What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the Champions League semi-final second leg match preview between Manchester City and Paris Saint-Germain. Tuesday, May 4th, 2021, Etihad Stadium, 8 PM BST kickoff. It's Man City against PSG, Champions League semi-final second leg, with Manchester City holding a slender 2-1 advantage. Remember, it is only half-time going into this game. It's a massive, massive game for both clubs. Before I crack on with this preview, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We are aiming for 17k subscribers. At the time of me recording this video, we're now less than 500 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video, and also don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. It's huge. It's absolutely massive, this game. And I'll just give my thoughts for what happened yesterday. Manchester United was set to take on Liverpool. The game was postponed due to protesters being able to gain access into Old Trafford twice. There was fears for the players' safety and also the officials as well. The teams are struggling to get out of the hotel, and I actually think that's a really good thing for Manchester City. We haven't won the Premier League. It's still in our own hands. We can go and win it on Saturday. It means that the players aren't getting too carried away. They're not partying. They're not having a drink and celebrate, and actually it allows us a full focus onto PSG, and the only way we go through to the Champions League final is with a fully focused team. So I think that is good that that game was postponed yesterday, and that obviously everything's just been put on hold for now, and we could just have extreme focus now on this massive, massive game. It's City's biggest game of the season so far. So all focus needs to be on this game. Now, for PSG, very simple. They're just going to set up exactly like how they set up in Paris. They're going to be set up for the counter-attack. They're going to be set up to be clinical. And in my opinion, how they like to play their football is why they are so good this season in Europe away from home. They've won at Old Trafford, they've won at the Nou Camp, they've won at the Allianz Arena. That is an amazing thing to have on your CV taking forward into a Champions League campaign. So I'm not taking this game lightly at all. The one big advantage Manchester City have had in this tie, in my opinion, is Man City being able to play away from home first. It means that PSG, in my opinion, they're not as good at home. How they set up suits playing away from home rather than being at home, and we've got the job done in Paris. We've got the win. It's now PSG under pressure that need to go and do something in Manchester City. Have got 2 away goals. We've also got a lead as well. It means PSG realistically needing at least 2 goals. You would think needing 3 goals. They're under pressure. When they've gone to Old Trafford, when they've gone to the Nou Camp, when they've gone to the Allianz Arena, there hasn't been that applied pressure where they must do it. It's just they've got the capabilities of doing it rather than being under pressure to go and do it, and that's the advantage City hold here. So it's interesting to see just how PSG approach this game. Do they go all guns blazing at Manchester City first 5-10 minutes, look to try and get a quick goal? Do they try and get as quick as possible 2 goals to put City under pressure where PSG are now going through and it becomes a psychological battle, or not? I'm not sure what way they're going to approach this. I reckon they're probably going to come at us first 20 minutes or so. The first phase will be PSG trying to put us under pressure to try and get that goal, just like we saw in Paris. I don't think there'll be any of this the 2 teams trying to suss each other out. They'll just be pressing each other. Manchester City need to hold firm. If we can hold firm in the first 20 minutes, come out of that first 20 minutes with a clean sheet still intact, I think that sets us up very nicely for the remainder of the game, but we need to get through that phase. Now, talking of PSG's team, all talk is of Kylian Mbappe. Right now, he hasn't trained properly. He didn't play this weekend for PSG. You mark my words right now, he will be starting for PSG. Him, Neymar, Di Maria, I'm sensing Draxler probably will be playing in this game as well. They will be playing. Idrissa Gueye, he cannot play in this game. I reckon PSG are going to be more offensive. I reckon you could see Draxler possibly drifting into the middle and possibly Verratti sitting alongside him as well. It's a very good attacking outlet, that, for PSG, and Manchester City need to be very careful. This PSG team, they are more than capable of scoring 2, 3, 4 goals. So it's important for Manchester City to treat this like a normal 90-minute game. If we do that and we can keep PSG in close contact, if we can get the first goal in this game, sets us up really nicely, of course. You don't want to be putting ourselves under pressure, conceding first. If we can get that first goal, first 5 minutes from Man City, really take the game to PSG and get that first goal, put them under pressure, all of a sudden they'll be scratching their heads thinking, we more than likely need 3 goals from here. So we need to be making sure we're putting ourselves in as strong a position as possible. And I feel like the key to this game comes through 3 positions, through 3 players. Firstly, Kevin De Bruyne, because he's outstanding. He's an amazing player. He can dictate the pace of the game. He can dictate play. He can turn Manchester City from defence to attack. He can turn Manchester City from counter-attack into a crucial, deadly moment in front of goal. And I also think the 2 players holding the key for City, in particular, one on the right-hand side, Riyad Mahrez, had a fantastic game against PSG in Paris. He's got the touch of an angel. He is an amazing player. Absolutely incredible. He's precise, his precision, he's in form, he's full of confidence, he's dangerous. Holds the key in this game. And the other player is Phil Foden. He's a tricky player, a player that's hard to mark. If PSG wants to be offensive and come forward, Phil Foden's the type of player that can rip you apart on the counter-attack. I've seen it with my own eyes. Anfield, look at that. Difficult place to be able to go and win. Phil Foden single-handedly grabbed that game by the scruff of the neck and ensured Manchester City went from 1-1 to a 4-1 victory. And in my opinion, that was all thanks to Phil Foden. If we can put in something similar here at the Etihad Stadium against PSG, we stand every chance of going through. And one note I have made is I'd like to see Raheem Sterling come on at some point in the second half, because I think PSG is going to be that much of a high energy game. They're going to be playing a bit more further forward if the game is going right for City and PSG is still chasing by the time we get to the latter parts of the second half. Someone like Raheem Sterling coming on just to pick them off on the counter-attack, his pace could be absolutely crucial. So I would like to see that if that is happening in the game. Like I said, Mahrez, Foden, Kevin De Bruyne holding the key to this game in Manchester City and our offensive style of football and going through. Gundogan can help in the middle as well. It's our defence that's going to determine if we're going to go through or not. Once again, the questions get asked, will it be Stones or Laporte that starts? Stones did a perfectly good job in Paris. I imagine it'll be him getting the nod. The next question comes, will it be Cancelo or Walker at right back? I'd be going with Walker at right back for his pace in helping to deal with the quick counters of PSG. So will Cancelo go in at left back or will it be Zinchenko? Well, when Zinchenko came on in the second half in Paris, I thought he was a lot better than what Cancelo was. He would be my only change for Manchester City going into this game. We've got a fully fit squad to pick from. We've got an array of talent on the bench to be relied upon if we need them, if we need goals. We've got Sterling, Aguero, Jesus, Torres that can all come on. If we need a bit of crunch in the middle, we've got Fernandinho sitting on the bench ready to come on. If we need help at a full-back position, we've got Cancelo, we've got Mendy. Ake can play there as well. He can also come on to help in the middle. He can play in defensive midfield as well. Ake is a very versatile player. He could be crucial. He's quick as well. We've also got Laporte as well that can help out as well. So there's lots of situations here that Manchester City can help themselves with, and I think it's all about containing PSG and putting ourselves into as strong a position as possible. I'm absolutely certain right now this game will be both teams to score. I think there'll be yellow cards in this game. I think it's going to be I think it could well be a Champions League classic. All is on the line. 2 quality teams, arguably the 2 best teams left in the competition, going toe for toe. PSG are chasing the game. We could be in for an absolute classic here at the Etihad Stadium. Isn't much good for the heart, I will say, but good for the neutrals. Now, I'm going to pop up my team prediction now for you. Like I said, I've just gone with one change from the game in Paris. Ederson in goal, Walker right back, Zinchenko left back, centre-back partnership of Stones and Dias, Rodri defensive midfield, Gundogan and Bernardo Silva helping out in midfield as well, KDB going through the middle playing as City's number 9. I'm going for Mahrez on the right-hand side and Phil Foden on the left-hand side. My score prediction for this game, I'm going for 3-2 to Manchester City. I think it's going to be 2-2. PSG are going to come forward late on. They need a goal known they go through on away goals if they get a third and win 3-2. And I'm going for Manchester City to defend properly, to nick one at the end on the counter-attack. I think it's going to be a very close game. There's going to be goals, both teams to score, a potential classic in the making. What's on the line? Istanbul, Champions League final. City have never got past the semi-final stage ever in the Champions League. There's a chance here to go where we have never been before. Champions League final, end of May, Istanbul. Biggest game of the season so far for Manchester City. The time is now. Let's go and make history. Let's have that final push. Let's get to the Champions League final. What a week this could be. Champions League final, Premier League champions. It's got the making of being a great week or an awful week. And I think it's going to go one of two ways. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we make it through to the Champions League final. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7:30 PM, BST, live watch along, Manchester City against PSG, Champions League, semi-final, second leg. Let's go and do this. No respect to PSG, no mercy. Let's go. So there we go, that has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget also to leave your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Also, subscribe to my channel if you are new around here. Plenty more Manchester City content to come and football content as well. So subscribe. Less than 500 subs away from my goal of 17,000 subscribers. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also social media links. They're in the description below. And sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Let's go and do this. See you guys tomorrow. Biggest game of the season so far. The nerves, they weren't kicking in last week. They are kicking in this week, though. I will tell you that for now. All is on the line. Second leg. We can do this. We can do this, ladies and gentlemen. I've been JSGC. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.